Hello and welcome to another video. Today we've got this April 2024 on a 24 plate Volvo XC90 Plus Dark, the dark being the black gloss trim, finished in silver dawn metallic, which is a lovely silver and really contrasts as well with the black gloss. Now the vehicle's covered just over 13,000 miles, showing two keepers, but actually the last keeper, well, I'll tell you a little bit more about that when I show you the history, and we'll come back to that in a minute. So there's a lovely spec on these Volvos, and it's got like the lounge pack with the panoramic roof, the 360 cameras, and despite the very low mileage, the vehicle has still had the machine polishing and the time put into it to make it look, well, better than new, I'd say almost. I don't think you get the same shine on a brand new car as when they're machine polished here. So we'll start off at the front, and you can see we've got these really clever, intelligent, what are they called? They are the full LED active high beam headlights by Volvo. So these lights will basically adjust their beam to oncoming traffic, so as not to blind them. It'll also do the same when you're following a car in the country. You can see we've got the black gloss down at the bottom there, and LED fog lights, parking sensors. The vehicle also self parks as well. I'm just going to move around the front. There are no nasty chips or anything on the front end of the car. In fact, I'll show you down the side of the vehicle on this driver's side, if my leg will take it, as it's still repairing. And you can see, when we zoom in, how true the panels are, as you'd expect on a car of this age. We come up onto the top and scan across the front of the bonnet. I'm also looking off camera. I don't think there are any chips on there. I can't see anything actually. What's that? That's just, oh, nothing, bit of dust. And then again, the windscreen is immaculate. There's no chips in that windscreen, no peppering obviously because the mileage is so low. And if we come up onto the roof, again, no bird dropping stains, nothing on the black gloss, all the way to the back there. And all of this black gloss, because it's not been to these, what would you call them? Some people call them valet bays, but they're not valet bays. They haven't been to the car wash where you get the guys spraying all that alkaline all over your car to clean the dirt off, which in the sun will damage all the black gloss. It also damages all the chrome, all the bright work, makes it go all milky. So never have that put on your car in the sun. Come down low. Obviously the tyres have got loads of tread. Come out now on this side. I'll show you the side view. What a lovely looking vehicle. And you know, these vehicles, they're the safest car I think you can put your family in, basically. We've got the privacy glass at the back, of course. I really love this contrast, this silver dawn. It's a really lovely silver. Bring you in and show you this wheel. All nice there. Just show you all the way down. We've got mud guards on the front there. We've got keyless entry. Just want to show you the door edges. Wing mirrors. Got the cameras, or camera, up under here. Come to the back wheel as well. This is the 250 petrol brake, 250, so it's the B5, which out of the petrol range, apart from the T8, which is a hybrid, this is very good on fuel. You get into the early 30s quite comfortably. The B6 engine, because this has got the mild hybrid technology. The earlier T6, we had one of those, and it was a great car, absolutely great. And the only thing that I would pull it up on was the fuel economy. It was a little bit hard going at times if you drove it to its full potential. To show you this wheel here, the 250 engine, when I drove this a few hundred miles, I used it to go and pick another vehicle up, and I was getting early 30s, so I know it does that quite comfortably, especially when you're cruising with the adaptive cruise control. Lovely car. And if you've seen any of the crash tests that they do on YouTube with these cars, they are absolutely amazing. You can see our GLS in the background there. It's gone off to have the wheels done. So let's take a look under the bonnet. So I'm just going to pull. It's here somewhere. Or is it down there? Just on the side there. Dan's just going to lift the bonnet up for me. Come round to the front now. Excuse my feet squeaking. They weren't squeaking yesterday. We did a video on the car yesterday, but I wasn't quite happy with it. So we're doing this fresh one today. And hopefully it's not as glary today, so you get a better view of the car. You've got the front camera just at the bottom of the Volvo badge there, but just look how clean that engine is. So as I say, 250, I think it probably is PS actually, rather than brake horsepower. Everything's measured in PS nowadays. So there we go. Right, now to reach this, you gotta come round to the side because it's so high. And when we want to close it down, bring it down to about, I don't know, 12 inches and just push it down like so. You don't want to put it down so slowly that you end up having to push on the bonnet to shut it, because that will dent the bonnet eventually. Let's just come back out. So right, that's our overall look around the car. So we're going to take a look inside now, and then we're going to go around the interior, and then we'll do the spec on the car. So door card, condition of the door card, like new, of course. If we come down low, lovely and clean under there, we've got the Harman Kardon sound system. And really nice trimming. It all lights up just under, I think it's just under this edge here, all lights up at night. Got memory switches there for the electric seat as well. The door sill on the passenger front, no scratches. We'll look all up and around. Let's take a look at the dash here. Airbags everywhere, of course. That sort of leather finish. Another Harman Kardon speaker up on the top there, you can just make out. The center console, again, really nice condition. And so is this black gloss. That's not scratched, you know, like some of them. All really nice and shiny. Move up slowly so you can get an idea. Just come out a little bit. Let's take a look at the leather on the seats. You see we've got the sunroof open, we've got LED lights all round. They've changed the button for the sunroof as well. It's no longer a button. It's like a sort of touch sensor little slot, and you run your finger in it. I'll show you a bit later. And this will move the seat backwards and forwards, up and down. And then this one will rock up and down through the features you'll see on the screen. And then you've got adjustment here, like so. Extremely comfortable. Yeah, if you want to be a passenger in anything, this is the car to do it in. I don't think you'd even get car sick. So in the back, we've also got these blinds, which are a manual, which are quite nice, that you can just put down like so. Leave that up for now. Again, the door card, really lovely condition. And we'll take a look at the sill here. What we're looking for here, the point of showing this is, on some cars, people will shut the door with the seat belt in like that, and it will dent and damage and scratch the sill, which I know you're not going to see it from outside, but it's a bit sad to have damage like that. And we've also got air vents here, you see, as well. We've got the climate control for the back. I think this has actually got third row climate as well. You'll see that when we go into the back. Now we've got our own screen in the back here, and you'll just make out we've got heated rear seats as well. Just pull back out, and you can see the back of these seats. It's like brand new. Well, it is pretty much new, isn't it, really? It's only a few months old. All the leather, the mats, Isofix. Really nice and tidy in there. Headlining's immaculately clean. I've got a centre, bear with me while I try and pull this out. Centre armrests with cup holders there as well. Pops away like so. These seats will slide forward as well. I can't do it one-handedly, but you can slide the seat forward on a rail, or when you flip it forward, it will come forward to allow people into the back. Let's move around to the back now. Now, if I've got this right, let me just try. I'm swooping my foot below the car, but I don't think it likes it when the doors are open. It has got the virtual pedal. So you can sweep your foot under the back to open and close it. But I think there is a criteria, and I don't think it likes it when the side doors are open. So, but there's also a manual button there, and if you pull the handle on the outside, it'll open up. Sorry, let's get the lighting. Now we'll just check out this back bumper. Got that lovely bit of black gloss trim along the bottom there, and where those reflectors are, black gloss around there. But there's no scratches on the back. It's immaculate all the way along here. And then all of the carpets in the back, look, we've got LED lights in there. You can see the air vents just up here, and on this side as well for the rear. Now we've put the parcel shelf right the way forward. When you do want to bring it all the way out, you have to sort of tuck the seat belts the other side. We've got little hooks here to hang your luggage on, or your shopping bags. We've got a 12-volt plug there. Now also, we can lift this up and hang our shopping bags under there, on here, sorry, and this will come out. It's really, really handy, this. And then underneath, we've got the jack locking wheel nut, which is here, like so. I'm sure there's another hole for that, but anyway, all there, the wheel brace, and some plastic caps in there for the wheel nuts, and a key, which at this point I'm not too sure what it's for. We've also got a Volvo fitted tow bar. So that drops out like so. That's not had any use to look by the looks of it. So there's your tow bar. And then when you want it out of the way, drops down like that, and you literally just push it up and it locks off. Now I think what we're going to do next is Dan's going to take that parcel shelf out while we move around and show you the door card on this side. Again, the seal, seats, the back of the front seats. So all in lovely condition there. And what we're going to try and do, I think I might need Dan's help. Dan, if you want to pull one of the seats up for me, like so, lovely. And then I'll put the headrest, and if you don't mind doing the other side. And you can leave the seat down if you like in the front. Thanks. Lovely. So the headrests come up like that, so you've got proper headrest, which is really important because if you are in an accident, you know, you don't want to be breaking your neck. Now, Alexis, my other half, has been a passenger and sat in the back, and she definitely gets car sickness usually, but she said it was extremely comfortable. I'll just show you in the back here. Fine. I will show you from the other side as well. I think it might be better because of the light. This is just Dan's fingerprints. There you go, comes off. We'll leave that like so. Let's make our way round and we'll pull this one. So basically we just pull the lever at the top here. Now the center seat has a little strap to pull and release that just down at the bottom there. So Dan will release that for me now, and that goes forward. Thank you, Dan. And then we can get a good look at those seats. It's a bit better from this side, isn't it? There we go. We've got the light coming in from this side of the showroom. It would make sense really to do the videos on the other side of the showroom, but we'd have to change all of the pictures on the wall, I guess. You can see the cup holders there as well, look. Anchoring points. There we have it. So, and there's obviously the Isofix tethering points on the back. So I'll put that down. Dan can do the one on the other side. Actually, Dan can do both of those, can't you, Dan? Thank you. Shut this door. And like I say, I'll see if we can get it to work now. So I'm just going to swoop my foot. I have got the key in my pocket, haven't I? Yeah. See if when Dan shuts the door, if I can I don't know what it is, but it doesn't like me. We'll do it manually. We were doing it before we did the video, but that's just typical, isn't it? You start doing the video and then you can't operate it. Like I say, it's probably some criteria you have to follow, but anyway. Onwards and upwards. There is the petrol filler cap. I'm just showing you the condition all around there to show there's no scratches all around the wheel arch. And we can move on to the front driver's door. Again, no damage. And we've got fold-in electric mirrors, central locking switch, memory on the switches there. And the seal, again, in fact, let's follow that all the way up and round so you can see that there's no damage on these rubbers. Sometimes when people are tall and they sit further back, the seat is further back. And despite the Asian mileage of the car, they rub their bum on here and they can wear through these rubbers. They're actually quite supple. And this one's firmer and this one's softer. Sometimes you get little wear marks and holes in them, but not on this one. It's all good. Leather seat. Let's just come out a little bit. There we go. And the sunroof again, we've got electric blind. Let's just come inside the car. Let's just see if we can do this without... You can see that black gloss trim is really in lovely condition. Come back out. Right, let's jump in. Okay, so because we've been going around the car, I was trying to preserve the battery. There we go. So the mileage, let's just clear that window. I keep pressing it. 13,154. There we go. And the map on there as well. Now you can change the view. We've got lane departure assist up here. Now the cruise control is not only adaptive, but it's got this like automatic, I can't say it now. You can basically have your hands virtually off the steering wheel. Autonomous. I'll get there in the end. It's a bit of a tongue twister when you're trying to remember so many things. So if you're resting your hand on the steering wheel like so, and you've got the cruise control, you can just lean your elbow on the side there, keep your hand sort of touching the steering wheel, but it will actually steer you in between. All the time there are white lines on the road, it will steer you automatically in between those lines. So it makes cruising in, say, traffic jams extremely comfortable and easy, and it will slow you down to a stop if need be, I believe, or it does on most models, but check it out in the manufacturer's itinerary in case I've got that wrong. You don't want to be driving straight out the back of someone, do you? And then you'll also notice we've got that A up there. Now I had a friend of mine, I don't think he's going to be watching this video, so I'll say, but he has a Volvo estate and he wasn't aware that he had these intelligent lights. You just flick it forward to there. In fact, if I do that again, you'll see, zoomed in by accident then. Schoolboy error, there we go. So I'll flick it forward, it turns it off. Flick it forward again, it turns it on. So if you've got a Volvo and you weren't aware of that, check it out. Okay, center screen now. This might come over a bit random. I'm just going to do cameras first. So we have the 360 camera, so you can see all the way around the vehicle. Just to prove a point, I open the door, look, turns off that camera. Now if you're parking, you touch the side. If you're parking alongside the curb, you can then see that is the front wheel, that is the rear wheel, so you can see where your wheels are so you don't damage your alloys. So if you've got 360 cameras on your Volvo XC90 and you've curbed your wheels, what have you been doing? There's the rear camera, parking sensors. Oh, I think it will show you the parking sensors as you go back. Rear auto brake. So basically I think that's if you've got that on, if someone walks behind you, I think it will brake automatically. The front, so we can see out the front, you can actually see the number plate here and here. So it's a very wide angle lens. Let's turn the cameras off. So this is like your home button down here. So if we went into something, say Google Maps, I don't know, this might have linked to my phone and the video is still playing, so thank God for that. That's the button we'll press to take it back. Obviously you've got your radio stations and you can bring up a full screen, you can play to start it. Let's come back out of there. Google Maps, messages, driving journal, what's that? Oh, you can set up a trip and manage all of that. We won't do that now. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Google Assistant, car state, air quality. To access device, allow air quality to access the device's location. I'm not going to do that right now in case it shuts the video down for some reason. And if we tap on that bit, we can stroke. Did you see that? Driving journal, let's dismiss that. So that's like another window we can drop down. Clear all, okay. I'm just gonna, there we go. You can also go to the side on these as well. Like so. We can go into settings. Right, let me try and bring this up so you can see this a bit better. It's a really, okay, that's what we're gonna do. This is the switch I was talking about for the blind. We're gonna put the blind over and see if that makes a bit more difference to the brightness we've got on the screen, because it's so black, it's acting like a mirror almost. Let's come around here a bit. Okay, we're not going to be able to change that. We've got driving modes here, safety options, lane keeping aids. You can turn on a sound for the speed limit, steering and vibration for the lane keeping aid, or just vibration. Ready to drive, intelligent speed assist, intervenes when exceeding the speed limit. It can be turned off temporarily on the steering wheel. Okay. Adaptive pedal response, replaces sound alerts when controlling speed with accelerator pedal. Okay, so is that literally stops you going over the speed limit? Maybe Google that one. We've got our heated seats and heated steering wheel here, and the passenger. Oh, I know what's worth mentioning. Let's just come back in here. Controls, folding mirrors, adjust passenger seat. Love that one. So if someone's got out and left that seat all the way back, using the switch on the driver's side, you can move that seat backwards and forwards, because you're not going to be able to reach all the way over. So that's quite a nice feature. That's in here. Let's turn that off. Wireless phone charger. So the wireless phone charger is down here. This pad here, so you sit your phone here and it will charge. I prefer to use a cable, purely because I think these phone chargers, these wireless ones, they make your battery very hot, and I think it probably damages the battery. You've got USB-C, I think it is in here. Yeah, I think there's 2 ports in there. You can see also that the climate control thing has come on at the back there. That might not have been in focus. Right, let's go down here now. This is the climate screen. Oh, and it's such a horrible glare. Sorry about this. Not much I can do about that. So we can put it on auto, or we can set where we want the air to come from. There we go, that's a bit better. Fan speed here. This, if we change the temperature, you can do it separately or both together. And recirculate. Electric heated screen at the top, near down by the, oh, it's the whole screen actually. Just noticed that. You might not be able to see it, but the whole screen is heated. Some are just at the bottom. That's generally on Toyotas, actually, thinking about it. So I think we've done pretty much everything in there. We've done the cameras. Oh, the release for the handbrake is not the handbrake. The where's the books? I think we might have taken the books out of the glove box, and that word was escaping me for a second then as well. Right, let's see. It's so bright outside today. I'm going to try and show you a little bit around on the inside without all the glare if I can. Let's get this door open. Incidentally, the washers are on the outside switch there. Let's turn the engine off, and we'll jump outside. Get that back. So there we have it, our Volvo XC90 Plus Dark on a 24 plate. So this is going to be under manufacturer's warranty for the first 3 years. We've also got some really good finance options, so if you need any finance, please get in touch. There are some options on our website, but please call if need be, and we look forward to hearing from you. Take care now. Thanks then, bye.